Okay, I'm sorry, panelists and fellow colleagues. I've had two other simultaneous committees, both that had votes during them, right, Mr. Carl? So anyway, I'm kind of parachuting in, but I was curious of Mr. Gibbons-Fly. Just in general, I caught part of the conversation here about how many days, fishing days you're allowed, and licensing and offshore, international waters and all that. How well do other countries adhere to similar standards of what the U.S. has for its fishermen? Does China even have them? Does other countries even have them like this? Or are we the only ones that have these, sounds like rationing of days, et cetera?
Well, there are a couple of different layers to your question, Congressman, and thank you very much for the question. The first is, there is a series of rules to which all countries are expected to comply, but no one enforces those rules as strictly and with as much rigor and with the level of penalties as the government of the United States applies to the U.S. fleet. So we're facing an unlevel playing field there. And clearly, we would simply like the other countries to enforce the rules in the same way that the United States does. There's a second element to this, that different countries can operate under different rules. The Pacific Island states, for example, exempt themselves as developing states from a number of the requirements, but this creates a loophole for countries like China, like Korea, like Taiwan, who can reflag their vessels, can enter into charter arrangements, and then themselves become exempt from those requirements. So the United States is complying with one set of requirements, and the number of vessels that are exempting themselves by reflagging and chartering is going up and up and up. So the playing field is becoming more and more unlevel. Yeah. And yet the convention itself provides that participating territories like American Samoa are to be treated in the same way as the Pacific Island states, and that is not happening with respect to the American Samoa-based fleet.
Thank you. It sounds like it's probably almost impossible to keep everybody level, even if you're allowing extra for particular states, to even keep them within the two tiers and with the reflagging and all that. So I guess what you have to do is just go outfish them until the whole thing is over with. So let me jump to another. Thank you for another panelist here, Mr. Bescher. With the issue of cow and calf kills due to predators and such, I sympathize with what you have to deal with on proving it, whether you have a wolf kill or a grizzly, I guess. So the topic here I have is that what's happening with predatory black vultures. Is there a reimbursement plan for that? And what kind of proof is there on that? And comment on any of those, whether it's the vultures or on I want to go back to the wolf and the grizzly if you wish.
Thank you, Congressman, for the question. Yes, there's a livestock indemnity program, but you have to meet a threshold of 5% loss over your total herd before.
On the vulture or all the predators?
On all predators, sir.
So you have to lose 5% before they talk to you, basically?
Yes.
5%?
Yes, through the Farm Service Agency.
So because my understanding, and I'm kind of loose on it right now, is that each time there's a calf kill or a cow kill or whatever, that you document that, and Fish and Wildlife is supposed to come take a look, and my understanding is there's supposed to be reimbursement for each time it happens if they agree that it's been proven.
In Missouri, how it reads right now is you have to have a licensed vet or a USDA APHIS official come out and do a necropsy. Yep. And prove that the animal was taken alive. Yep. And you turn those in at each take.
How much does it cost to process that, and who's paying for that?
Well, in Missouri right now, the Missouri Department of Agriculture will reimburse you $250, but with the shortage of veterinarians across this country, you're not going to get one without him being on an emergency basis, and we have to pay a $250 emergency fee. Then the necropsy will probably cost you another $250, so you're going to be out $250.
What would it be a nice round number for how much income you would make from that head of stock, generally,
In today's time, about $2,200.
So $500 off top of that, on all the massive margin you have, right?
Yes.
So,
Very massive.
and that's, that differs from state to state. Sounds like Missouri has different rules than others.
I believe so, sir. Yes.
Yeah, because California, where I'm from, unfortunately, as far as the politics of it, I love my home, but, anyway, it's, our guys, especially up in Northern California, like Siskiyou County, Eastern Shasta County, like that, they have a devil of time getting them to verify, yes, this is a wolf kill. I mean, what else is it? But say, well, we don't know. So, I mean, any more thoughts on that with,
Well, and verifying that loss is getting tough to do. USDA, there's stress for personnel to get one of them out, shortage of veterinarians.
do you believe we have a shortage of wolves in this country yet?
No, I do not.
Yeah, time to pull it off the endangered species list?
Excuse me, sir?
Time to pull it off the endangered species list and all the
Absolutely.
hyper-protect? Yeah. All right. God bless you, sir. You hang in there. Hopefully the cavalry's coming here. Take care.